Hey everyone, Chip Rogers, Chief Partner Officer at Workspan, and gosh, Alan, this has been a fantastic day. Just a great event here in San Francisco.
Yeah, first, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
I'm blown away. I am literally blown away. This is the first time we've ever done an event like this, and just the response has been amazing. The interaction has been awesome, and we've gotten incredible feedback from our partners today.
It's been great. It's been phenomenal. So I'm here today with Alan Braun. Alan is Managing Director for AWS Technology Partners and AWS Marketplace North America. Did I get that?
Yep, you got it. You nailed it.
So, Alan, you keynoted. You kicked things off in the morning, and then also just on a panel here today. Tell us. Let's start just a little bit about your role. You have a big job. You got a big team, and it's all about bringing partners together. Today has been all about startups, but it's about technology partners working with AWS. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I'm focused on helping our partners go to market. And I have startups, I have industry partners, I have business app partners, and I also have infrastructure partners, and some of our largest partnerships that are our strategic partners, and I also cover marketplace. What I often tell my team is the most important thing we can do is bring a great AWS experience to our partners and help accelerate them into the market. And it's neat because I get to see partners of all shapes and sizes, and I've learned a ton since being in this role of what do our partners need from us.
I loved how you said make sure that you're as a partner that you're delivering a partner experience like Apple and not like a command line experience, right? I like that analogy.
Yeah, I talked about the importance of how does the partner show up with AWS. We'll lean in really hard, but it's really important that the partner brings a great experience back. And I made the joke of what is your experience? How are you showing up? Like, really challenge yourselves internally to say, are you doing everything you can to show up well for AWS?
That's terrific. I also liked there were some things that you shared earlier in your session. You had 7 things. We won't go through all 7, but a few of them I really thought were resonated really well. One is learn our language, right? And so I think you talked about what are some of the 4 areas that are really critical, like really good words and areas to think about: Gen AI, migrations, security, and then industries.
That's right. Yeah.
So tell us about that. What's important about that?
Yeah, it's really important. What I tell partners all the time is storytelling matters. How do you tell a crisp, clean story and speak our language? Why do I say this? Our sellers are incented by these things. So generative AI has got huge importance right now. How do you wrap your story around AI, and what is your AI story? In terms of industry, we just pivoted to be an industry focus. How do we make sure that we're taking your partner solution and aligning it to the use cases that we're focused on, that we're bringing to market? Security is A1 importance. How do you wrap security into your story? And migrations continues to be a priority. So what I say is these words are going to change. It's super important that you continue to ask us, what are our strategic priorities? What are we focused on? And how do you align to maximize the opportunity you're going to get with our sellers?
I love that. I love that. The other part of that you mentioned is so understand AWS's strategic priorities, critical, but then also understand how the sales teams are compensated, right? How are they incented?
I actually said ask 2 questions. What are AWS's priorities from the highest level down to the level that you're in? And what do the sellers get paid on? If you can align your story to that, that's when you're going to see what the results that you desire and the co-sell that you're really after.
Yeah, that's terrific. I also liked the part where you talked about, don't talk about capabilities. Don't go on and on about capabilities. Right? Tell a story, and I even liked, and you reiterated it just now. Make it emotional. Like if it can, connect, with me, with customers, then that's what is really going to be memorable.
Yeah, I meet with hundreds of partners. I can't remember them all. And people often at these events, they come up to me and they tell me about their capabilities, and I go, that's awesome. It's incredible what you're doing. What's a lot more impactful is if you come up to me and tell me the outcomes that you're driving. Tell me about the percentage of cost optimization. Tell me how much more productivity you're driving. And if you can even tell me that you're enriching someone's life by curing cancer, by creating vaccines, by changing the world, that's memorable. That's the kind of stuff that I will not forget. And for our sellers, they won't forget it either. So the more emotion you can bring to the story, the bigger impact you're going to make.
That's fantastic. Alan, thank you so much for taking a few minutes and sharing your thoughts and some of the messages you shared earlier today in the keynote. And I guess we're off to have a little get-together and social hour. So let's enjoy.
Thanks for having me. It's an absolute pleasure. I'm thrilled by this event. It's been amazing. It's been an amazing day, and thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Fantastic. Thank you, Alan, and thank you all for joining, and we'll see you next time.